జ్ఞానం గురించి మనం జీవితాన్ని సార్థకం ఎలా చేసుకోవాలో చెప్పడానికి డాక్టర్ హరికుమార్ గారు ఉన్నారు. చిన్మయ్య గారు, the baby when it is in the womb, at that time only they take care of. Such eminent people are there. Dr. R.V. Kumar garu unnaru, cardiothoracic surgeon. Bhagavan garu, eminent Rotarian. ఇట్లా చాలామంది ఉన్నారు, చాలా రకాల భాషల వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. సంబడి ఈజ్ స్పీకింగ్ ఉర్దూ, సంబడి ఈజ్ హిందీ, సంబడి ఈజ్ తెలుగు, సంబడి ఈజ్ ఇంగ్లీష్. సో ఐ వెల్కమ్ very warmly to one and all. I'll say a few words about why we are gathering here, what is our Act Now does actually. Act Now is an organization, voluntary organization, founded by me 3 years back. The reason was very simple. Whatever we do in the guidelines of Dr. Kalam, we will do. That was the pledge taken by us. So in 100 days, we fed 25,000 poor and slum dwellers. It was a 100-day saga. And above all, the biggest achievement is Act Now never gone for any donations. We don't have a receipt book of donations. We don't ask people, donate, we'll do that, we do this. We do events. We earn a lot of money and we direct it to activities. So our achievement is so far 3.5 lakhs worth of wheelchairs we have donated to physically handicapped youth, not old people, or some 1 or 2 cases are there where we donated for kids. Then what is the earning source for Act Now? We have 1,100 members, undisputedly doctors, and they are unpaid members. We didn't charge. We have 80 ex officio members. Those are the only people who paid us membership fees. Or precisely speaking, only 80 people we have charged them as a membership fee. As far as Act Now is, this is the scenario existing. Then what is our phenomenal achievement as far as Act Now is concerned is that doctors, we fight for doctors. Even though I am not a doctor, I am a doctor but not a medical professional. I am having a doctorate in renewable energy. I am Dr. K.S. Murthy. I am senior journalist for the past 35 years in print and electronic media. Then the phenomenal achievement we have done is around 500 plus videos we made in favor of doctors fraternity. We have done honored, including today, 1,700 doctors right from the midst of COVID, that is 20th September 2022 till today. 1,700 doctors. It is not Telangana, Hyderabad, Andhra record, it's a national record. If someone want to cross it, they have to face once again COVID. In that COVID, they have to do it. It's not going to happen. As far as today is concerned, we are the biggest record holders in the country. You will be pleased to note that Sampath Rao, IMA president, hardly half an hour he'll be with us. He has promised me not next month, the following month, I will be honored with National Award of IMA for honoring these many doctors. Then on 6th July, we have given around 20 wheelchairs at Ravindra Bharati. At that time, Indian Book of Records, thanks to Dr. Hari, I was honored with Indian Book of Records with an award called the Humanitarian Award. What best award could be more deserving? I was indeed pleased and thankful to Dr. Hari. Nevertheless, we have given 1,700 people plus eminent people. There are so many laureates today you will be seeing. We are honoring with Dr. Kalam's Excellence Awards. Dr. Kalam's Health and Medical Excellence Awards. The significance between this are the distinguishedness is health and medical awards are only for the healthcare fraternity as well as health only excellence awards is for other fraternities who have done phenomenal services like Tapovan principal Vani Sharma. Dr. Vani Sharma is there. It is one of the most acclaimed, appreciated school, and it is in Bangalore. Alas, I feel if it would have been here, ma'am, we would have honored many times to you. You are not reachable to us. So these are the few lines I would like to submit very humbly. The idea is very simple. We honor doctors, we make pictures of doctors, we write in our magazine, our single most agenda is to support the doctors fraternity. You may wonder why doctors alone. Even few of my doctor friends asked me, by the way, let me tell you, I have 3,000 doctors in my contact book. They are all my friends. I feel they are my family members. The reason for this is when COVID attacked, everyone was in it was like a fusion. Though nobody knows what is happening. Nobody knows what to be taken. Nobody knows what is the treatment. Nobody knows what is the methodology or procedure to be undertaken. In spite of it, every doctor tried their level best to save our countrymen, our fellow human beings. Give a big hand to doctors fraternity. This is one side of the coin. The other side of the coin is same doctors were abused by our own people. Same doctors were brutally attacked by our own fellow human beings. This made me to think, being a 35 years senior most journalist in print and electronic media, what I can do for the fraternity. Then I approached IMA. At that time, Dr. Vijayendra Reddy was the president of IMA. I requested him, sir, we want to do something good to the fraternity. He said, whatever you do, we are with you. And to his word, there is one doctor, proctologist, and vice chairperson of our act now, Dr. Sanjeev Singh Yadav from IMA, who is a national secretary as well as vice president of state IMA. He was with us, he supported us, and the doctors fraternity, like Chinmayi is there. There are so many doctors who helped me for everything. Every name, if I start telling you, it will take at least a couple of days. So thanks to all doctors, we have done something to the fellow human being. We have done something good to the society. It is because of the fraternity of doctors, IMA, and friends like you. Here, so many people brought their family members. One doctor coming, 4 people are coming. I feel cherished because those many families are going to be elated. Their own people are getting honored. What best achievement Act Now can have. With this, I conclude and thank you everyone coming here. We have so many guests here. We have so many doctors are on the way. You know that the profession is very typical, tricky profession. One doctor calls me, all of a sudden I got a surgery. Can I come after a couple of hours? I said, within 2 o'clock, if you come, you will be honored, doctor. Don't worry, you please come. The doctor's profession is like that, with a lot of honor and pranams. I conclude my speech and thank you very much for being here. Now you have to see a classical dancer by Harshita. Harshita, come over here. I would like to say a few words about this girl. Act Now has adapted 10 handicapped people. They are, one artist is there. This girl is an adapted daughter of Act Now. Give a big hand to. She cannot hear properly, but once you see the dance, the talent, the enthuse, the interest, these all admired by me, adored by me, and we made it a policy that whenever we do any event, irrespective of ITEX, Ravindra Bharati, Sundaraya Vijnana Kendram, or wherever the venue is, but we will call this girl and make her perform, and we will honor her not only with shawl and memento, with a little cash prize also. The reason behind this is to encourage our own girl. She is adopted by Act Now. So humbly request you, Rotarian Shanti is there. She is the president of Rotarians, Secunderabad. Give a big hand to her. I request you, ma'am, whenever you do program, please make it a point to invite her, make her perform, and honor her also. Thank you so much. With these few words, now she will do a sizzling performance. Enjoy it. After that, we'll start inaugural session. Thank you so much. Harshita, please. ఇక ఆ అమ్మాయికి ఏంటి ప్రాబ్లం అంటే షీ కెనాట్ హియర్. I recommended Dr. Her name is Sampurna Ghosh, who happens to be a audiologist and cochlear surgery chestadame. She said 1 more year we can wait. After that we'll suggest for surgery. Appudu definitely we'll do surgery for this girl and make her just normal like us. Thank you. Now may I humbly request our Justice Mandadi Krishna Reddy Garu, our chief guest. Give a big hand, please. Total consumer forums ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయో కంట్రీలో, he is the only officer, presiding officer of it. Give a big hand to him, please. ఇంకోలా చెప్పాలంటే he has done not less than 10,000 events like this. Speaking before him is హనుమంతుడి ముందు కుప్పిగంతులు వేయటమే. అంత గొప్పవారు ఇక్కడ ఉండటం. We are so honored, sir. Thank you so much for your kind presence. May I call Dr. Harikumar Garu. 5 minutes after he will take over the program, okay, 5 minutes say, but trust me, he will mesmerize you all. May I very humbly take the opportunity to invite what you call, that is Dr. Chinmayi Garu. She is the director for Fetal Medicine Research Institute, as well as a fetal medicine specialist also, consultant also, a very good friend of mine, a great well-wisher of Act Now. I equally take this privilege and pride to invite Shanti, the Rotarian president, to come over to the dais. Way back. Give a big hand to Vijayavati Garu, professor, who happens to be the former vice chancellor of Kakatiya University. She has come all the way. We are honored with your presence, ma'am. Thank you very much. Recently, she has been on Women Empowered Day, been honored by none other than Tamilisai, the first citizen of Telangana, the Honorable Governor, Her Excellency Dr. Tamilisai. So her presence makes enhanced value of this dais and event. Give a big hand to Professor Vijayavati Garu. Well, we won't take much time off here. All dignitaries, only 4 are there. Many more will join us, but we'll start the inaugural session. I'll very humbly ask Dr. Harikumar Garu. He is a man. Every time he comes, he is a good friend of mine. I am an admirer of him because he preaches something which very valuable for you. Very short time it takes, and the essence of life you please have. I don't need to explain more. Dr. Harikumar Garu.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Good morning, everyone. Today, it's an honor for me to be here, and we all know Dr. Abdul Kalam, a missile man. Our thoughts should be like missiles, so that we can transform the surroundings. So, a tribute to Abdul Kalam ji. He born on October 15th, and he departed the globe on this day, July 27th. Big round of 28. Big round of applause to Abdul Kalam ji. Keep your hands like this. Keep your hands at chest level. By this gesture, we can balance our right and left hemispheres of the brain. That means integrity prevails. This is what beautifully Abdul Kalam says. The beauty lies not only in the face, but the so-called confidence, trust on yourself, love on yourself. This makes the difference and it brings the beauty. Once again, claps to Abdul Kalam ji. Yes. Keep your hands like this. We all know our Vedas, Upanishads beautifully says everything lies in the center. If you want to be in the center, you have to focus on 4 points. That is Nabhi, Nasika, Nasikagra and Nirvana. That means most of the people live in the periphery. Peripheral success, peripheral achievement, peripheral everything. But if you go to the center, if you are at the center, you can have 360 degrees. This is what Abdul Kalam ji says. పుట్టుకతో నీవు ఎలా అయినా ఉండవచ్చు కాక, జననం మామూలుదే అయి ఉండవచ్చు కాక, కానీ మరణం మాత్రం చరిత్ర సృష్టించాలి అంటారు ఆయన. ఎప్పుడైతే నీ సిగ్నేచర్ ఆటోగ్రాఫ్ అవుతుందో అదే సక్సెస్ అంటారు ఆయన. ఇలా ఎన్నో విషయాలతో మనకు చాలా గొప్పగా చెప్పినటువంటి వారికి మనం నివాళిని అర్పిస్తూ కళ్ళు మూసుకుందాం. హాయిగా నిండుగా గాలి తీసుకుందాం నాసిక నుండి నాభి వరకు. The time given to me is 5 minutes. Already 1 minute is over. 4 minutes. Take long breaths, belly breaths for blissful living. నిండుగా తీసుకుందాం మెండైన జీవితం కోసం. నిద్రలో వచ్చేది కలలు కాదు, నిద్రపోకుండా చేసేదే కలలు అన్నారు అబ్దుల్ కలాం గారు. నిండుగా గాలి తీసుకుందాం, గాలి వదులుదాం. గాలిలోనే పుడతాం, గాలితోనే జీవితాన్ని వదులుతాం. సో బీ విత్ యువర్ బ్రెత్స్. The greatest help one can do to oneself is becoming aware of the life force energy in the breath. Be with the breath. చక్కగా నిండుగా గాలి తీసుకుందాం, గాలి వదులుదాం నాసిక నుండి నాభి వరకు. 2 minutes over, 3 minutes. Breath mastery is life mastery. Breath connects body, mind and soul. Be with the breath. Normal, natural, easy, soft, tender, tranquil breath observation. Any mantra. No need to visualize any god. Just with a smile. Have a smile on the face. No income tax paying face. Observe the breath with smile. What a wonderful day. Abdul Kalam's day. Act Now's day. Greatest doctor saviors celebration day. Be with the breath. Total body is becoming very, very light, very, very energetic. As you are observing the breath, the smile on your face is increasing, spreading all over the face, all over the body. Every cell of you is smiling. గొప్ప సంపద జ్ఞానం అయితే, గొప్ప ఆయుధం ఓపిక, గొప్ప రక్షణ నిజాయితీ, మంచి ఔషధం చిరునవ్వు. Spread the soulful smiles into every cell of you. Every organ is smiling. Spread the smiles into this hall, high-tech exhibition, spreading to Hyderabad. Spread the smiles. Spreading to our families, workplace. Last 1.5 minutes. Whole body is becoming very, very light, very, very energetic. What a wonderful day. All the doctors, Abdul Kalam awardees, doing group meditation for global peace. Spread the smiles, soulful smiles, into every cell of you, every part of your life. All people in your family are smiling because of you. Everyone is happy. Everyone is joyful, energetic, empathetic. హాయిగా మనతో మనం, మన శ్వాసతో మనం, శ్వాసను విశ్వసించిన విశ్వాన్నే జయించవచ్చు, విశ్వానికి మిత్రుడు కావచ్చు. Be with the breath. Spread the smiles into whole globe. Whole nation is smiling because of you. Wherever you are, there will be soulful smiles. Mental health is the root. Physical health is the fruit. In addition to giving the pills, doctor has to prescribe the peace through meditation. Last 10 seconds. శరీరమంతా హాయిగా, మరింత తేలికగా, ఉల్లాసంగా అవుతూ, in this expanded state of consciousness, bless our act now. Bless our body. Bless our workplace. What a wonderful day. నెమ్మది నెమ్మదిగా చేతులు కళ్ళ మీద ఉంచుకుందాం. హాయిగా, ప్రశాంతంగా, చిరునవ్వుతో, నగుమోముతో. Slowly, slowly open your eyes. Claps, claps. Claps to act now. Claps, claps. Claps, claps. ఎంతమందికి బాగా అనిపించింది? How many of you really enjoyed? So many hands are raising, and the benefit of this meditation is, most of the time doctors prescribe medicines, but you have to take care of the mind and soul. Then only we can regain the lost charm of Vaidyo Narayano Harihi. Keep your hands like this. I'll take only another 10 seconds. When I count 5, you should clap. 1, 2, 3. I said you had to clap for 5, but see, you followed my action. Most of the time we react, not respond. That's why stress is there. IMA study says doctors depart 10 years younger than other people, because most of the time, instead of responding, reaction is more. Keep your hands like this. We say that everything is in our hands. My wife is under my control. Whole family is in my control. I can take care of the society in control. Let us check. Do this in forward direction. This one in backward direction. Your hands are not listening, so don't expect too much from your wife and society. Do your action. This is what Abdul Kalam says. Best wishes to Act Now Foundation. Big round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was amazing. Always, whenever we hear him, every time he amazes. Now, very humbly, I'll take, first I would like to thank Dr. Harigaru for a pleasant, a vibrant moment he has presented us. Thank you so much. And very humbly, I would like to invite Shanti Garu, who happens to be Shanti Priya Marla, who happens to be Rotarians Pearls, where I am also a Rotarian. My president, she is, very humbly request you to come and say a few words as brief as possible. Thank you.
I thank Murthy Garu for inviting me to this special day, and I feel very small in front of all of you. You all are so great in every field of yours. I am just a Rotarian doing my job. I would like to contribute more for the society. And thank you so much for this opportunity, Murthy Garu. Thank you.
Very sweet and short speech. May I take this opportunity to invite Dr. Chinmayi Garu to say a few words.
At the outset, thank you very much, Murthy Garu, because this is really a stage where every time I come, I feel very humbled. With all the dignitaries present here, uh, it was the first time in my life that somebody called me and said, I want to honor you because you are a doctor. I'm telling you, sir, that has never happened. Very recently, I had the good opportunity to go and see a first day, first show of a Kamal Hassan movie. And it was my first experience, you know, when the actor's face came on the screen, people were clapping. And finally, when the actor actually appeared on the screen, there was confetti, there were balloons, and all kinds of things. And I was sitting there because somebody had requested me to come there, and I was fretting inside that, you know, my OPD, when I will actually reach there, people will be ready with, you know, stones because the doctor is not here when we have come in. So as doctors, we are usually, I don't know what, it's a destiny or it's what we have chosen. We have sacrificed our life, I would say, because we live in the hospitals. Right now, all of us have come out of hospitals, but our hospitals are not out of us. Many of us are checking messages, many of us are thinking of the patients we have to see there. So we get so whirled in that entire atmosphere that we don't realize that there are people who actually appreciate what we do. We do touch a few lives, we do try our best to care for everybody, but our outcomes are not always good. I just heard that sir has attended a lot of consumer courts, and I'm sure you must have heard doctors being berated in every single way in that court, where we don't know what is justice. Because I don't think anybody takes the decision to become a doctor because he hates humanity. It's actually you want to do something better for people why you become a doctor. But after you become a doctor, you realize you are a mere technician. You can only fix certain things. You can attempt to, you know, a cure, but it's always I treat and he cures. So when he doesn't cure, the blame is ours. When he cures, sometimes we get gifts and thanks and things like that. But for society as a neutral position to call doctors and honor them, it was the first time that I had a call from Dr. Murthy, and I really felt very, very humbled. And the name of Professor Abdul Kalam, one of the most respected citizens of our country, who started from very humble beginnings and became the first citizen of India. You may remember him as the missile man, but I remember him as somebody who sat grounded. You know, he played the sitar sitting on the floor in the president's house. And he had the ability to rouse an entire generation with his books like The Wings of Fire, which I think everybody should read at some point in their lives. He just taught us that it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter what clothes you wear, how your hairstyle is, what you don't put him on a pedestal for any of those things. But it's just your spirit and your whole determination that you want to do something, you want to save your country, you want to make a mark of your country living in your country. And that is what that man was all about. And we are really humbled to be here to remember him. I would clap 1,000 times by his name, whatever it is. So to be associated with the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Excellence Awards, it's an honor in itself. Thank you, Dr. Murthy, for bringing together a galaxy of eminent people here. Sometimes we should take time off from our regular work and, you know, do these little things, like it said, you know, little deeds of kindness, little words of love, make the earth an Eden like the heaven above. So it's always the little things that count. This may be a very, very little thing, but it's definitely made so many people happy. And I hope that we all move forward and spread that positivity around. Thank you very much for making me a part of it. Thank you.
Very less words, very amazing speech. Thanks for here. And we are really impressed with your kind words, ma'am. Thank you so much. Now the turn of our chief guest, may I ask Sri Krishna Reddy Garu to address the gathering.
Dignitaries on the dais, and the noble and humble people who are sitting before me, and Dr. Murthy Garu and his colleagues. It is a pleasure to attend this great occasion. I am the chairman for the entire Consumer Affairs Committee to protect every consumer, to provide the goods and services, qualitative and quantitative, and affordable price. It is our main aim for this department. So 1244 consumer courts are working under this department. Dr. Chinmayi, madam, she said something about the Consumer Protection Act. As a highest person in India to protect the Consumer Protection Act and consumer rights, it is my duty to explain, and clarification should be given to everybody. From womb to tomb, everybody is a consumer. From womb to tomb, even a child before birth, if any problem is going to face in the mother's womb also, it can becomes under to Consumer Protection Act. Suppose doctor has given something, or if some food is not going to suitable that chain, if any effect is there, you can approach to the consumer forum. Even the dead body is not cremated properly, then you can approach to the consumer court. So whom to whom, everywhere the Consumer Protection Act is working. So doctors are the profession is very humble, great. So, Vaidyo Narayana Hari. These words are very great, because God is not everywhere to create, to protect every time. That is the reason the mother and doctor, the both are provided to us to protect every minute to our body, and also sometimes our mind also we can control by the doctors. But unfortunately, what is going on today, quacks are the more and more quacks are coming. If you go to any village, at least 20 to 30 doctors' boards you can able to find out. Normal doctor signboard is very, very small, but a quacks, the doctors, that means they are not the doctors, 7th class fellow, 8th class fellow, RMP doctors and also PMP doctors. You can find out the boards, biggest boards, by 10 by 10 size board, signboards you can able to see. Each village having 25, 50, sometimes 100 doctors, every village is there. If you count, compare with the qualified doctors, at least 10 times to 50 times their strength is more unqualified, and also they doesn't know anything. They are just say working as a compounder or the nurse somewhere in the doctor, qualified doctor, 2 months or 3 months or 6 months, they will get a certificate. They are going to become doctors now. So if the consumer protection is not going to work on the medical profession, you have to excuse all these lakhs of quacks. Can we do it? That is first question. A knife can work. You can able to cut the throats also with a knife. With the same knife in the doctor's hand, the operation can be save a life. That also possibility is there. So can we ban the knife from the society? Because it is cutting all the throats also. But at the same time, wonderful work also is going on. The doctors or medical profession, humble profession, but I can 100% say some of the culprits are enter in this society, in this profession, those culprits are the cause to squeeze the patients, to exploit the patients. Negligence in the doctor's professions, sometimes it is going to occur. But 90% of the doctors are great doctors are there, humble doctors are there. We salute always to all the doctors in the society. So that is my request is to see me almost all lakhs of cases after observation. I can say the doctor who are really is dedicated for a patient, dedicated for the medical services, he never come to the consumer court. Even somebody misguided or something, if the case is comes also, it never succeed in the consumer court. 100% they can go by safe. That much I can assure you. Because any patient, when the doctor services really is getting, the dedicated services is getting, with love and affection, proper treatment is going to take care, that patient never try to against to a doctor. But whereas exploitation is, he can able to see, to collect at the 10 rupees, 20 rupees place, they are collecting 200, 2000 rupees also sometimes. You know very well. Today, a hospital, 100 crores, 200 crores, 500 crores, they are investing on them. To get that amount, they are not seeing the disease. They are seeing weight of the jab, the patient jab, weight how much is there, how much he is able to bear. That is the first thing. बकरा मिल गया, ये बकरा को कैसे हम खींच करते और कट कर सकते, और कितना ज्यादा खींचने तो उतना अच्छा है बोल के लोगों उसके वास्ते कोशिश कर रहे हैं. This is a fact I am telling. The patient, whatever the disease is there, for the truly the disease, the amount is not going to collect. The patient capability is measured by the some of the hospitals. They are collecting the money, crores and crores, lakhs and lakhs. They are earning it. This is going on. So I don't want to go more and more, but the real doctors, they need not worry. You need not come to the consumer court. If anybody is going to misguide, or sometimes also, we are here to protect you. You are not going to worry about it. But one thing I say, today every medical profession person, all these services under the medical services will come under the Consumer Protection Act. It is like CC camera. It is observing you. If you do any mistake, certainly it is going to run to the consumer court. That is the reason my request is, while you are doing your services, don't be any neglect. Particularly in the operation time, you believe or not, instead of right leg, left leg was operated. Instead of left hand, right hand is operated. And while they are operating, sometimes foreign bodies are kept inside. A small towels also they are kept inside, and also they are stitching it. This was happened. Maybe some assistants they done it. But doctor must be watch. Doctor must be, he is to take care. His duty is not only to operate. After that also, services after the operation also they have to take care about the patient. So that is your prime duty. For that every doctor must be care. Then definitely consumer protection is your friendly. It is not against you. It is not your enemy. That is only my request. Whatever is their opinion, my request to Chinmayi madam to change that opinion. Definitely it is going to help you in everywhere, from morning to night and from birth to death. Everywhere the consumer protection is going to save you. Your money can be saved too. Our main motive is, whatever money we are spending, equally we have to get the services. Money value should be required. We should not waste our money. For every single pie, you have to get a value. If you don't get the value, we are here to protect you. This is only the slogan I can say to you. Then, coming to the point of act now. Act now word is very appropriate word, a great word. Because so many people say so many things, but they never go into the action. Don't say many words. Go immediately into the action. Act now. Whatever you want to do, you do immediately. Many people, many poor people, needy people, they are waiting for you. They are unable to even take one square meal every day. They are unable to walk without your help. So many people, downtrodden people are waiting. Where God has given to many facilities us, we have to help to the others. That kind of a kind nature everybody should have. They have to go for the immediate action. That is the act now is saying. But act now, another meaning also is there. You can act like doing something, you can act, action. That action is not required. The real act is required. They have to do something in the reality. That is the idea. Today, a great day. They are giving Abdul Kalam's names, awards, they are going to present it. Abdul Kalam is the greatest personality, not only in India, it is the entire world. He is a great man. He born in a poorest and poor family, near Rameshwaram, where the Punyakshetra, all the Hindus are going to pray. A Muslim family, very near, 1 kilometer away from the Rameshwaram temple, he born and brought up. And also he sold newspapers, and also every day he go for the daily wages work. From there, he reached to the highest position of the Indian president. This is not the small thing. And simple living, high thinking person. Not the words, he was done everything. With the action, he shown everything. So today, who are going to get this award, I am congratulating first them. They should follow at least 5%, 10% of the Abdul Kalam's ideology. And they should change their work pattern. Tomorrow onwards, after getting this award, they are getting the more responsibility on them. They should work, they should act, they should service like him. He is an unmarried person, and his property is the books. After his death, no valuable item is not there in room, only the books and also mementos he got from all over the world. That was also given to the nation, and he is a sacrificial person, the greatest personality. So my request is, everybody who are getting this award tomorrow onwards, at least some percentage of the Abdul Kalam, whatever he has shown to us, you follow it and to do more service to the society. And I am again and again appreciating to the awardees, and as well as the Murthy Garu is a great person is having the connections with thousands of the doctors. Actually, we are running an organization called Elders Club International Foundation. This club is 95 lakhs members we are having. 50 plus people we have taken them into our trust. Our main motive is the second life must be better than first life. Till the end of the life, every person must be live satisfactory life they have to lead it, and also happy life they have to lead it. For that, we require the doctors, and the act now is required the patients. We are having sufficient patients. After 60, at least multiple diseases are very, definitely it is should, everybody will get it. Not less than 5 to 6 diseases will be there after 60. We are having such type of patients, 25 lakhs patients are there. So both the organizations can do needful to each other. That is my request. In future also we are going to forward like that. Once again, I thank you, Mr. Murthy Garu and his colleagues. Thank you very much to give this opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir. It was a blessing, it was a warning, it was an advice, it was a suggestion. There were so many things in his speech. I would like to, may I invite Dr. Sampatrao Garu. Give a big hand to him. He is the president of IMA Telangana State Chapter. Very humbly, I request him to come over to the dais. Be seated. It is my pleasure, honor, to receive Dr. Sampatrao Garu. I was just telling you, the president of IMA is yet to come. So, last but not the least, I would very humbly request him to say a few words. Before to that, I would suggest and submit few words to him, because he don't know what actually ACT Now does. ACT Now is an organization meant for the promotion of doctors' fraternity. You may feel odd, what is this, an NGO working for doctors? Yes, I am very proudly telling this. We made 500 plus videos in favor of doctors. We honored 1700 plus doctors. So obviously we are promoters of doctors fraternity. And I am proud to declare this, sir. And the key role or the key factors that helped me is none other than doctors fraternity as well as IMA. Dr. Sanjay Singh Yadav is yet to come. He will be here any moment. He was the person behind us. Now, Sampath Rao garu also with us. I believe we are more stronger now. We can honor more people and give more service to the fraternity. There were, you will be wondering, there were videos abusing doctors. మెథడ్ లేదు, వీళ్ళకి అనాటమీ తెలీదు, వీళ్ళకి ఫిజికల్ అనాటమీ అంటే ఏం తెలీదు, సగంలో నరికి బొంద పెట్టాలా. దీస్ వర్ ద వర్డ్స్ ఐ హ్యావ్ సీన్ ఇన్ యూట్యూబ్. At that time, we started before to everybody and anybody promoting doctors in a biggest way, making them to speak what is the significance of doctors fraternity, what a doctor can do, how a doctor can save your life, keeping his life at stake. These were the videos we made in the midst of COVID. That is the reason we say none other than us, except IMA. IMA is a big organization, sir. We are hardly 3 years old. In spite of 3 years world, we have done such phenomenal service to the doctors fraternity. None other than him, he only suggested that Murthy garu, you deserve a award from IMA National, and I'll recommend you not this month, following month. That is, I may get award, I may not get award, that's a different story, but that was the compliment that made my day, sir. And that was in presence of Justice Mandadi Krishna Reddy garu. I was one among the speakers in a program on July 1st, where doctors honoring was going on, and I was invited by Justice Garu. Justice Rashekar Reddy Garu was there, and Sampath Rao garu was there. I was having a hardly 2-3 minutes opportunity to speak. At that time also I was praising the doctors, and I firmly believe, other than your own mother, even when you are coming from the womb of mother, your mother will not see, but a doctor will see you. So never ever abuse a doctor, never ever say a word against doctors fraternity. Yes, justice said few culprits. We can't see a department in the world that there is no black sheep. No, justices are there, lawyers are there, doctors are there. Any department there will be black sheep, will be there. But randomly speaking, majority of the doctors are good Samaritans. I believe it, I act accordingly. That is what I would like to humbly submit to the Justice Krishna Reddy garu, and that is what making me to move forward. That I'll tell you one thing, out of 1700 doctors, not a single doctor I never approached. I promise you, I can challenge you also, I never approached. Only doctors suggested me. With the reference of the doctors only we went to, because we don't want it to be a award as a commodity, so that we entrust some staff to go into the market and search for award is selling. No, we depended wholly on IMA and doctors fraternity. This is what we have done, sir. With these, I would very humbly would like to call about Sampath Rao garu, say a few words. Already people are exhausted, they will be ready to attack me, but they are gentlemen, that's why ladies also, not only gentlemen, gentle ladies also. Thank you, sir.
So, Murthy garu, for the kind words about me. So, as he has introduced, Dr. Sampath Rao, the Indian Medical Association, Telangana State President. వేదిక పైన ఉన్నటువంటి జస్టిస్ మందడి కృష్ణారెడ్డి గారు, ఈజ్ ఎ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ పర్సన్ విత్ ది చైర్మన్ లీగల్ అఫేర్స్ కన్స్యూమర్ అఫేర్స్ కమిటీ at the central government. Not only that, the Elders Club chairman, which is also equally a big organization. I'm sorry, of course, Hari Kumar is very familiar. Yeah. And madam? Yeah, okay. And all the people who have assembled here to attend this Abdul Kalam's awards function. Let me thank first Dr. Mr. Murthy Garu and the ACT Now organization. So it is not very long that I have been in association with the familiarity of the ACT Now activities. Don't delay. So about the Telangana Indian Medical Association, as such, the Indian Medical Association is an association of NGO. It is the biggest body in the nation with about 4 lakh branches all over the India. Coming about Telangana, we are about 18 to 19,000 members with 70 branches spread over all over the state of Telangana. Our main activities of Indian Medical Association is about not only looking after the welfare of the activities of our association, the monetary benefit schemes which are available in our association, then also of course మూర్తి గారు ఇప్పుడే చెప్తా ఉన్నారు డాక్టర్స్ను క్రిటిసైజ్ చేయకూడదు అని. అంటే చాలా వరకు I do accept that the profession is accepted as a noble profession. But here and there may be some black sheep or some things which go out of our hands, wherein public needs to have proper understanding. And definitely we will try to do our best to give the best services to the public. You must have noticed for the last couple of years how the doctors have been serving the COVID patients, keeping their health and life at risk. Probably everybody can afford to relax. At least during the COVID time, the doctors could not afford to relax. For example, I run 2 hospitals at Kukatpalli area, one with 100 bed and another with 50 beds. So during this, especially the first wave, much of the hospitals, private hospitals could not participate. Gandhi Hospital was the only nodal hospital giving the service. Later on it was extended. But the second wave was really unfortunate to lose so many lives. During the second wave, I could serve COVID patients by admitting them into my one of the 50-bed hospital in spite of my age being at 70. Some of my junior colleagues were not willing to give the services, but even then we could give the inpatient services, outpatient services, and all that. The purposes of or aims of the Indian Medical Association, as I said, it is not only the interests of the members of our association. The association is the doctors of the allopathic system of medicine, as you know. But the other important aim of the IMA is to provide public health services to be improved by coordinating with the other NGO organizations, government, and all other people who want to come forward for the extending the improving this health by way of public health camps, free health camps, or awareness programs through the media, print and electronic media, and so many things where we conduct our activities individually and in association with our IMA. So that's about the few information what I could give you on behalf of the Telangana Indian Medical Association. అబ్దుల్ కలాం గారి గురించి అఫ్ కోర్స్ అందరు శ్రోతలు ఇంతకుముందు బాగా చెప్పి ఉంటారు. సో ద స్టాల్వార్ట్ the scholar, the educationalist, and a great humanist. So it's really a wonderful personality to follow his ideas and vision. One should really, we should be really thankful to have such a personality among ourselves in India. So with these few remarks, I thank the organization Act Now for inviting me and to be the part of this program. Thank you one and all.